Hello everyone, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review for you. This time I am reviewing the Marvel Legends Hulk. Hulk? Wait a minute, what? Kind of looks like She-Hulk. Let's fix that. There we go. That's much better. The Marvel Legends She-Hulk. This is the front of the box. Nice window box where we can see the action figure and the accessories, and then we can obviously tell that this is She-Hulk and not Hulk. Hulk is a man, She-Hulk is the woman, and this looks like a woman. So here is the top of the box. Here is the bottom of the box. Here is one side of the box with a picture of She-Hulk. Here is the other side of the box with a mirror image of the picture of She-Hulk. On the back, we have a picture of the She-Hulk action figure, the Super Skrull Build-A-Figure, and the other action figures in this wave. I have already reviewed all of them. This action figure came out in 2020 and I bought it in the store at the time. So I will open this up and review the action figure in just a moment. These are the only accessories that come with the She-Hulk action figure. The fisted hands were on the action figure in the package. So it looks like they've been nicely sculpted. We have fingers, although they're tightly together in a fist. It's nice that they put in some details there. And a pair of grasping hands. Looks like they've been sculpted with fingernails there. So very nice. Now all of these have little pegs and hinges on the pegs, but they are ratcheted. There we go. So we can turn them, but there's a little ratcheted joint in there. Here is the She-Hulk action figure. Let's see how tall this action figure is. Looks like it's well, more than a hair above 7 inches, maybe 7 1/8 inches tall. So it's a nicely sized action figure. Let's take a look at the sculpting details here. Here we got an angry expression on the face and a lot of hair blowing around. So this is nice. They've given us a lot of hair on this action figure. Either blowing in the wind or she's tossing her head in the middle of a fight. Looks nice. And then she has some torn clothing, a torn shirt and some torn jeans. It looks like this She-Hulk is a gray color with some green lightning bolt designs painted across the body. She's very muscular. Nice toned abs there. They've done a lot of painting there, a lot of nice work. And she's in bare feet. And then we have pegs on the feet there. And some toned legs. So they've done a lot of nice work here. Now this is a particular look for She-Hulk I'm not familiar with. I think this is a more recent design. I remember the old green giantess look with a torn dress. So this one's a new look. I'm not sure what the story is behind her powers, if she has the same powers or not. So let's take a look at the articulation. So with all that hair, which is kind of stiff, it's just a little pliable at the end here, but with all that hair we can't look back, we can't look up, but we can look down quite a bit, so that's good. We can turn, but turning our head is limited by the hair at some points, and a little bit of tilting, so that's good. Shoulder joints go out quite a bit. Very good. They go around. Now there's a bit of soft ratcheting in the joints there, so that's good. And then bicep swivel. And single jointed elbows at more than 90 degrees. Very good. And there's also a joint at the elbow. So that's interesting. I was not expecting that. Yeah, both sides work. Then we can turn at the wrist, and then there's the hinge. Both sides. And there's a diaphragm cut. We can crunch forward that much. Crunch back quite a bit. We can turn around. Very good. There's no waist cut. Normally there's no waist cut on female bodies. And the hips. She can do the splits, but not very far. And we can kick up. And not back very much. There's an upper thigh cut on both sides. And double jointed knees. So both sides work very nicely. And there's no boot cut or thigh twist. The feet can go down and up. Very nice. And a little bit of ankle pivoting. So, very nice. Now all of the joints are working pretty well. They're a bit loose, I think. Maybe looser than I would like, but I'm used to very tight joints on action figures right out of the box. So, they just seem a little bit loose right out of the box. Let's see if I can get her to stand. Takes a little bit of work to make sure I get this action figure balanced just right to stand. I think part of the problem is the loose ankle joints. There we go. Here is She-Hulk standing next to the Thing and Human Torch. Looks like this action figure is just a little bit taller than the Thing, but much taller than the Human Torch. Originally, the Thing was 6 feet tall in the comic book stories, so She-Hulk should have towered over him. But lately they've been drawing the Thing to be bigger to show just how strong he really is. But it's nice to see a size difference between She-Hulk and a normal-sized action figure like the Human Torch. It just makes for a better display. The HammerTron Sledgehammer rating is, almost really good. I'm just a little worried about how loose the joints are already right out of the package. Other than that, it's very nice. All of the joints are working, and I had no problems pulling out the hands and putting them back in. I don't want to do that too much, but looks pretty good. I'm not familiar with the story behind this particular look for She-Hulk, but it's actually a pretty nice action figure. This is a nice action figure, despite the problems with the labeling on the packaging. This is obviously She-Hulk and not Hulk. I enjoy this action figure. I'm not familiar with this particular version of She-Hulk or the story behind this look, but I hope that Hasbro and Marvel Legends will create more versions of She-Hulk to make action figures out of. Those would be nice to add to a collection. Thank you for watching my review. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.